There aren't many bad days
Great weather for my last run.
when you love running as much
Today I will be running 10 miles.
as Andy Morgan. Even fellow runners are inspired by his devotion,
I mean, it's quite the endeavor.
because a 10-mile morning is just the last step in an incredible year-long pursuit.
About 1,700 miles and about 90,000 feet of elevation.
Yet Andy's feet haven't taken him all that far from home. He's been stitching together those 1,700 miles street by street, block by block, like a massive 56 square mile quilt covering all of St. Paul. Think of it as a socially distanced sightseeing staycation, perfect for a pandemic, workable while working from home, and born of boredom.
It literally started one day getting up and not knowing where I wanted to run. I was kind of sick of running the same route. And so I just ran back and forth in my neighborhood. And as I was running, I remembered about a documentary that I watched.
Gonna go run every single street in San Francisco, and it seemed like a good idea when I had it.
Though runner Ricky Gates wasn't the first to run a city, he put the every single street concept on the map in 2018, tackling all of San Francisco's 49 square miles, which added up to 1,100 miles of street. And if you're wondering how Andy squeezed 600 more miles out of St. Paul, well, he didn't just run every single street. He added every single alley.
And in St. Paul, it turns out there's a lot of dead-end alleys.
Meaning lots of extra work.
And a lot of gravel alleys like this, too.
I mean, talk about a survey of the roads.
Yep.
Have you sent notes
I
to the
have
city
not.
or the county?
I have not. I did think about that, like maybe I should put pins on all the really nasty potholes.
He's at least managed to sidestep them. No small feat, considering the conditions he's had to contend with.
Fell down pretty hard once this winter. Hit a patch of ice and I was actually on the ground before I realized I was falling. That was interesting, but everything was fine.
In general, everything's also remained safe,
We're gonna go, where are we here?
despite a few map mix-ups
We gotta go back.
and wrong turns.
Where are we?
But keep in mind, Andy runs in the morning during a pandemic, so he says he hasn't run into any unsafe situations or felt in danger. Though he realizes not everyone could likely say the same.
As a white guy, I felt like I could go into just about any neighborhood and be okay. But as I was running through a lot of our neighborhoods, I realized that it's very different for different parts of our community. That doesn't feel right to me.
Which is why he's not taking this run for granted, using each block to build a better understanding of the true St. Paul.
When we think of St. Paul, a lot of times we think of the city skyline here, but this is actually a small percentage of the city. A very strong majority of the city feels like small sections of strong community.
Because even at a time of limited human interaction, he can see the small signs of humanity that make each neighborhood unique and colorful. He's also sought the small bits of history that connect them, from century-old sewer covers to St. Paul's many, many statues of St. Francis.
My middle name is Francis, so every time I saw a statue of St. Francis, I had to get a selfie.
The journey has clearly been a unique way to connect with his city, and sharing the journey helped him connect with a new community beyond all borders.
There's people running Seattle, Portland, Austin, all up and down the East Coast. And we all seem to like to take pictures of our city as we're running and post them.
Which brings us to the final photo.
It's official. Here at Juneau and Drake, so I'm officially 100% done.
And now Andy is again at a crossroads. With every single street and alley of St. Paul now underfoot, the question is obvious.
And everybody keeps asking me about Minneapolis, but that's another year and a half investment. I'm not ready to sign up for that yet. Plus, it's on the other side of the river.
In St. Paul, Kent Erdahl, KARE 11 News.